So yesterday I fixed the issue in OpenCFP. So let's do another one today. And let's do the other issue I reported. And that is that the path for the HTML purifier cache is the configuration for the path for that cache is not documented right now. So what happens is that when just by default we have disabled the cache, and then we say try and log in, test@email.com. We get this warning from PHP that the cache directory for HTML purifier is not writable, that we need to change the permissions for it, and that the folder where HTML purifier is trying to write the cache files is under the vendor directory, which I don't think is a good thing to do. So it would be better if we could somehow tell HTML purifier where to put the cache files. And from my previous experience working with HTML purifier, I know it's possible. So it's just probably that OpenCFP doesn't tell HTML purifier where to store the cache files. And the other thing is that we have the cache disabled, and it still tries to cache the files. And I think the HTML purifier always, I think it's always best to have the cache. So let's enable the cache. And still cannot write to the cache folder. And if you look at the stack trace, we'll see where from where does it get the HTML purifier request cleaner. What's request cleaner? Request cleaner. It takes an HTML purifier as an argument. Let's see, where does request cleaner web was web API web gateway request cleaner purifier. So app this is Silex, right? So classes, let's HTML purifier classes provider, HTML purifier service provider. There we go. So if the cache is enabled, cache directory. So it's trying to get from the application configuration a path. So as I was saying, it's trying to find the cache directory from paths.cache.purifier. And you don't have anywhere in the configuration files provided by default from OpenCFP anywhere to specify the paths for this cache. So what we can do is, because this is, I think it goes like if it's like subsection, then it turns them into dots. So these paths would be paths, cache, purifier, and HTML OpenCFP cache. Error, invalid email or password, but we don't get the warning for the unwritable cache directory. Now let's see if, yeah, it's going to be here, HTML. Yeah, so the it actually writes the cache files where we told HTML purifier to write the cache files. So it's actually not a bug in OpenCFP, but more of an undocumented feature. And also in the README file, there's a troubleshooting section, which actually states that I'm getting weird permissions related errors to do with HTML purifier. And then it says that fix is to edit the permissions for some of the vendor packages, which I think would be a bad practice. So we should actually go and provide a way to, actually we should document the possibility of providing the cache folder for the HTML purifier. So this is issue 472. Issue 472. And what we are going to do is edit the distribution files. Say, what would be a good, there's CFP everywhere. So let's go with this. It's production, development, this. Yep, 3. So let's have some saying default. Should we add that to testing? Let's add it to testing. Not even sure if we need it in testing, but let's have it in there. What would be the next step? We need to tell users about this. So we need to update the README. Cache. Clear caches. It's going to be easier to read README like this. So specify environment, install dependencies, server, configure environment. Migrations. I mean, we could do this here in this section, but this all relates to why isn't cache there? Where's cache? Endpoints. This is with the API, CLI, clear caches, scripts, server, testing, troubleshooting. Let's then add here in this table of options both the cache. Both the cache enable flag and the path for the cache. So this is after making, there we go. 221. Let's have it after application. Oh, this is like No, it's not. It's not alphabetical. Things like that. So let's have it for database. We say it's cache enabled. Come on. And it's paths cache purifier. Right? Right. This should be enabled if possible. Caches twig what? What does twig cache? Actually, twig cache, twig. Caches twig and HTML verifier files. This should be set to the path where HTML purifier should write the cache files. Oh, this sounds horrible. So you need to do, come on. Fine. Set the path where the path of the cache folder. Path. Ah, good enough. Is there anything else? How come twig writes to the cache directory and without telling it? Twig, PHP, something, twig service provider, cache. This is interesting. Cache twig path. Oh, look at that cache purifier path. Okay. Okay, so it's not actually the problem of an undocumented feature. This is actually a problem of unused feature. which is cache purifier path. We have a function for that. So we should, let's stash all this first, right? And then we get the error again. Oh, don't test@email.com. Oh, come on. Why aren't you? Why? Why aren't you dying now? What's going on? Oh, because I. Yeah, email is path. So we now get the email is path. So we go here. And how is Twig using that? App cache Twig path. So we say this app. See, these two service providers are using a different way of. So is this now? What's going on? Is this the app or is this the container? And we need the. Interesting. Let's. I don't think this is the app. Cache. No. What is it? Cache purifier path. This is going to die, right? No? Excellent. What does it do? Is it? Yay, it works. Excellent. So problem solved. We don't need to document anything. Maybe to remove from the README that the yeah, cache directory. Okay. That's it. Problem solved. All we had to do is reuse a function, which we already have for getting the path for the cache purifier. Cool. Let's add that file and let's commit. Get path to HTML purifier cache from app. The app has a reusable method that tells us where the HTML purifier should where it should put the cache files. Use it instead of trying to get the cache path from the config. Yeah, that's it. Fixes for 472, right? 472 is 472, and save. And it's weird. Let's go back here. What else is doing this? The clear cache command. Yep. Then this probably wasn't outdated way back when this method was introduced first. So yeah, that's it. Let's push 472 472 to my repo, to my fork, and let's send a pull request. Let's remove this template. Create pull request. That's it. Let's add a comment to this issue. I realized that there is a method to get the cache for HTML verifier cache path. So there is no and that's it. Another issue fixed.